Do you like plush yarn? Chenille yarn, if you will. These patterns that I'm going to show you are all totally beginner friendly, very cute and adorable designs. I'm going to slap them together in two sections for you. We're going to have the animal-y things and the foodie things. Don't worry, it'll make sense as we get there. These I'm really excited to share because most of them are still on my Lucy Cake Crochet website, but designed by my immensely talented friend Sarah. Patterns are all still free for you. You can find them all linked down below. But what she is really great at is making these simple designs that are not only really cute, but really look like the things that she's creating as well. We'll kick off with the parrot, which is one of my favourite things she's ever made. It's the colours, simple shapes, simple to put together, and yet you immediately know what it is, right? Very clever stuff. Here's my polar bear. Now, chenille's not massively my thing, but I really wanted to use this particular yarn for my little polar bear cub because I just felt like it would give the best look for it. Mostly white, tiny little bits of a black yarn for the nose there and the little paws. Very simple, straightforward to put together, and I recommend using huge safety eyes for that proper baby look. Back to birds with the duck. Based on the colours, pretty sure it's a mallard. Really, really sweet. Again, immediately identifiable as what it's meant to be. There's a few sort of colour change sections, but don't worry about them at all. As I said, beginner friendly pattern, so it'll walk you through how to do those if they aren't something that you've come across before. Then the cow. I love this cow. I think I'm going to have to make myself one of these cows. It's that classic Frisian black and white pattern there for you. And I love what Sarah does with these little details. So like she stuck a little flower in the ear of this one as well. Super cute. And that's something that you can do with any of the crochet designs that you make. You don't have to just use the medium of crochet when you make something. Sometimes it's really fun to use felt or natural materials just to change it up a bit and make it look even more adorable. The wallaby is mine. In fact, I think it's still on my shelf. It is. I'm a big fan of my own wallaby, and it's basically because it's a two-parter. So you've got the little Joey that tucks neatly into its mum's pouch. This is specifically a wallaby to me, but if you want it to be a kangaroo, it can. I'd maybe make the nose a little bit longer if you want it to be more kangarooish, maybe the body slightly longer as well. But yeah, top marsupial with attached baby. This bunny is somehow made in a colour that a bunny never would naturally be, wearing a crown of flowers, still looks exactly like a bunny, super cute and adorable as well. I love what she's done with the floppy ears for this one, and of course, how she's accessorized it. This yarn scrap project, I can't tell you how impressed I was by this. It is something that all of us who crochet, you end up with bits that aren't really small enough to just use as wadding, although obviously any size can be, but they're not really big enough for a full project. It doesn't matter how you make your scrappy toy, just take a bunch of scraps, pop them together, and it makes this really adorable little squishy friend. You can't have a toy collection without a unicorn, right? This one, super, super simple way of doing a unicorn, but that obviously absolutely iconic horn totally reads as what it's supposed to be, and I love the colours that she's used for this one. And I also think that if you wanted to use like some brighter like Barbie pink kind of things as well, that would be really popping for that too. Back to one of mine, it's the turtle. Again, this is designed to be this really straightforward plush project. So I've got the pattern on this shell, and not through a number of complicated colour changes. It is just this camo style of yarn. I'm pretty sure it's still available. Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I'll write it down below for you if you want to follow along, and obviously you can find the pattern there too. But I had a lot of fun with this. Big reptile person, as you can probably see from behind me, so turtle was right up my street. The axolotl. I really want an actual axolotl, but for now I will settle for the incredibly cutesy second best axolotl that is Sarah's plushie. So cute. Obviously axolotls come in a few different colours, but this pink is really iconic at the moment, and it is just lovely how she's done the gills around the outside. Really stands out. I think this is a super one as a first project as well, because it's simple shapes, big impact. Can we talk about this bear? Bears are a complete classic, the traditional, the iconic soft toy, right? So to have one that marries up crochet and simplicity and this soft tactile yarn with a lovely bear shape. This is, oh, I don't know, is this my favourite? This might be my favourite. No, it's the parrot, but you know, this is close. And you can't have a bear without an owl, right? That's the thing. I love what she's done with the coloured yarn for this owl. Again, it gives you the ability to sort of bring out this sort of feathered, mottled effect, but without having to go to town and fuss around with lots of colour changing. Really cute. And again, I think her putting glasses on this is just, how does she come up with it? Genius. This is basically an ode to my friend Sarah, this video. So maybe, I don't know if she'll watch it, but you know, if she does. Talking about you, mate. And then I want to show you 3 different cats. We have the amazing first cat that she made. I think it might have been the first squishy that she made, actually, which is the black cat, which was followed by the tabby and the calico. And I love them all so much, but the calico is my favourite out of the cats. Even though I have a black and white cat. I'm sorry, Oscar, but the calico's the winner. And I want to show you the food things because these blow my mind every time I see them. It's so cute and so much fun. So we've got like the fruits and veggies type things. We've got this adorable strawberry. The pumpkins, 2 different sizes of pumpkins. Fabulous for Halloween, but also great for all year round. Who can say no to a gourd, right? Inexplicable can of soup. I mean, who'd have thought, right? I know what'll be in a really adorable, cute toy, soup. But it works. And then we've got the eggplant or aubergine if you're from England like me. These patterns are all in American terms, by the way. I learnt to crochet in American terms, and so that's the standard for the website. So that's what Sarah writes for us for the website in as well. It's all American terms. Don't be fooled by the English accent or the fact that I live in Britain. American terms on the website. If you need help converting them, there's a conversion chart there as well, but it's nice and straightforward. So we've got the watermelon, and the colours on this are so cute. The little markings, which are just a little bit of hand sewing to finish off. Nice and straightforward, just makes sure you've got a big chunky yarn needle. And the ice pop, and now, finally, actually, now I think about it, probably the most amazing thing of all of the things that she's made. It's these cacti. The big cactus in particular, really unbeatable for cuteness. But tell me, which one do you like the best? Which one are you going to make? Are you going to make all of them? Are you going to have a huge collection of adorable plushies like I lined up on my sofa the other day and wished that I could keep all of? But yeah, tell me, do you like plush yarn? Plush yarn is definitely not my go-to. I have had numerous fights with it over magic circles in the past. Sarah's instructions, it's just a chain 2. You don't need to get into a bit of a battle with your plush yarn over them. They are super straightforward. So tell me, plush yarn? Other types of yarn? What's your preference? And out of those designs, which one do you like the best? It's between the parrot and the cactus for me, but maybe it's the parrot. I really like that parrot. I think I'm going to go and make a parrot now, but I will chat to you in the comments section below.